Hello, hello. We are live again, back with the Crow Inquisitors. Cantarius, you see green smoke.
Yeah, I'm done.
What are you doing?
Okay, so
Just off yourself.
No. I think that I should make a steel test.
Right, obviously. Yeah, that's obviously what happens here. Go ahead and make a steel test.
Yeah. Where is it? There it is.
It's
I found it.
attributes.
I got
Yeah.
it.
So your hesitation is 6, so the obstacle is 6.
Do I get any modifiers or anything? I can't.
You don't get any bonuses. Let me actually look. Because there are modifiers that add to the ob or subtract from the ob.
I could have sworn I had more than 5 steel.
Okay, do you feel safe in a group of friends / allies right now?
Would define safe.
The word safe.
Not in danger.
Not in
You're not
danger.
gonna be dead or betrayed.
I didn't know there were steel modifiers for stuff. Oh,
There are, yeah.
that,
I mean,
Conditions.
I was wondering because steel is like otherwise almost impossible.
probably not.
Probably not? Okay.
Probably not. Just should I be able to? Probably, and a normal person would be, but I'm in a leader position and I'm Cantarius.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, probably not.
Other than that, yeah, it's just the same. It's ob 6. With no
Not much you
modifiers.
can do about.
But it automatically open ends, so it is possible. So
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
Can I fork anything in?
nope.
Can you spoon anything in?
What?
I could probably spork something in.
Yeah, there we go.
Gosh.
Obviously failed, right? Yep.
Nice. Don't mark that as a test because steel is done differently for advancement. So
It's automatically open-ended. Can I use fate to reroll?
you can use fate to reroll traitor, yeah, and then
Reroll what?
reroll a failed dice, yeah.
Okay.
You only be able to reroll one though, and you need 3 success.
Only one, but it will open end, so it's possible.
That's true, technically.
That's your last fate. Or no, I'm sorry, I was thinking of a different character. That was Jared, who would be his last fate. You have plenty of fate, yeah.
I was about to say. Wonderful. I hate my life. Okay, I mean, I hesitate for 3 beats then.
Yeah, you hesitate for 3 heartbeats. So yeah, I think we hear those right in the show version of this. Like time just stops and we just hear, and then we see a flashback of a child like being suffocated by the green smoke. Go back, and then we go back to another we see you like standing there, another heartbeat. We go back to another flashback of a gravestone with a doll and a little pie next to it. And then we go back to you, another heartbeat, and then we just see a mirror.
Mirror on the
Green
wall.
smoke spiraling out of it. And then we go back, and like the sound comes back to the soundtrack comes back up, and people are like screaming. Like they're like, what is it? What's going on? And they're like trying to get away from the smoke. The problem is, it's a very, very crowded area right now, and they're starting to trample over each other.
I mean,
there's a very obvious thing you can do here. You can take charge of the situation using your hearing and your command.
all right, I'm doing it. So I'm assuming it'd be command factor forking in my hearing, or would it be the other way around?
Does he have the composure to do that? I mean,
What?
does he have the composure to do something?
It's after he.
I mean, I know it's not because of the steel test, but I mean, like, him as a character, would his first instinct when he sees that potentially murdering half of his people be like, to take calm control? Or,
I mean, yeah.
but if
I mean,
they are-
To be honest, that's what he's been doing for the last 2 years, basically.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine if that's it. You think that's fine.
So I'm assuming kind of that the option you chose for steel was stand and drool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can make the roll. I think I will increase the odd by 1, simply because of the things that David mentioned. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make it a hearing plus. I'm going to fork in command.
No, it's going to be command forked in hearing.
Command fork in hearing.
Yeah, because the commanding is the thing that you're doing.
That's
it's
true.
Just being helped by the fact that they can all hear you.
It's not helpful though. Everybody's gonna die.
I mean, no one's gonna die. The worst
I
case
know.
scenario is you look silly. Well, and some people get trampled. Never mind.
Yeah, people will die probably.
David, I'm actually on your side.
Yeah, I mean that's okay with me.
I don't think I could fork anything else in.
I think both Jared both Siegfried and Trevor's character are not on anyone's side in this little conflict.
Yeah, it's okay. If either of them like money, they'll end up on my side. So.
Fair.
Okay.
Experiment on people?
I mean, you're the reason my hand is golden and crippled, so probably not.
I'm gonna spend another 2 Artha.
Unless we decide not to do that.
I mean, you have a lot to spend.
What if I
so.
fix it?
No, but it's so much, Caleb. Oh, we never did beliefs and instincts.
Yeah, we can talk about those at the end, because I figured it's better to just start playing and figure out the beliefs and instincts as we go along. Yeah.
All right. And the base up is 4. You said.
Yeah. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. No 6s. Dang.
Okay, well, I'm spending a fate to reroll one of the failed dice.
You can't. It's not automatically open-ended. That's the only way.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Otherwise, if it's not automatically open-ended, then you have to have a 6.
Deeds point at
It failed. Yes, you could spend your deeds point if you wanted to.
On command?
I'm just saying that's a thing you could do.
Can I spin another Artha?
No.
Persona, I mean?
Nope.
That'd be a terrible idea.
You want to
Look,
bet?
as much
Deeds
as
is
I
the only thing that you can spend
No.
to besides fate.
Do you want
You'd re-roll all of your failed dice. So you would re-roll 3 dice.
as much as I would love for you to waste your deeds point on this, please don't.
No, I'm not going to.
Good, thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
that was my bit.
You said I'm spending a persona for focus, counter a time complication. So because I stopped and drooled, you added a obstacle point to it.
Oh, you're looking at the things you can do with it?
Yep. Suck it.
You know, I will allow that. Sure. You're using the rule.
That's what I thought.
Wait, what was it?
You can use a persona point to negate a time complication, and that's technically what the steel test
you do
thing,
that
the
after you
increased
roll?
ob. I think maybe normally not, but because I mean,
this is time sensitive.
Wait, I didn't think. I thought
This
it was
entire
a
situation is time sensitive.
complication, not a time complication.
It's kind of both, is what I was thinking. Right?
Well, because I failed my steel roll, I hesitated.
That's actually a fair point. To be honest, it should have been
Would have been 2 probably, right?
ob 5 probably.
But it wasn't.
You told me the ob already.
I did, and I can't change it. That's true. So yes, in this instance, it's very specifically working to your favor, and I will allow it if you spend a persona point.
Okay, I did.
So you can mark 3 persona points spent in command.
Okay, nobody dies.
So you're literally almost to the point where you could epiphany command. You just need 3 more fate points in it, and then you can deeds it.
When did you use command so much?
Just now.
He didn't. He just spent 3 Artha in it, though. I'm just saying he needs 3 fate in it, and then that 3.
And a deed, right?
And a deeds, yeah. But obviously you'd spend that in the
Yeah.
in the moment that you would epiphany it. So.
Did they take off the thing that tells you how many?
No. So it's in spending
Spending
Artha.
Oh, that's fancy.
And
Yeah. So sorry, you need 5 fate then. 5 fate, 3 persona, 1 d. So you just need 5 fate in it, and then the deeds. So. Okay. So you command them. Mark that as a difficult Yeah, difficult test. Well, actually, it would be, let's see, it would be an obstacle 3 then instead of 4 against, how many dice? 4, 5, 6. So that's actually a routine test.
No!
Yep, with the decreased odds, it'd be a routine.
No!
I mean, choose which one you want, Connor. Do you want the difficult test or do you want to succeed?
Okay, anyway.
So what does that look like, Cantarius, when you calm the crowd, or at least order them not to panic?
What do you mean? I calm the crowd. I command them to be calm. They listen. Everybody... I mean, I don't want to make this sound weird and cheesy, but everybody stay calm.
You just boom it out over the camp.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Do
kind
not
of like...
conquer your fears. Do not think selfishly in this moment. Think of your brethren. Help them up. Get to safety.
Yeah. Awesome. So the people who were being trampled, like, they kind of like look down and I'm sorry, and like start to...
I pick up
What?
Raiden.
Yeah, you pick it right in. Yeah.
And I drag him away.
Yeah, and so you none of us see the Ludwita, the witch wife. She dropped the alchemy kit in the middle of the... She's like gone. She's not there anymore. We don't see her. It's just this like satchel, right? Like just pouring forth green smoke. I don't think you can see this as satchel. It's just this like thing on the ground, Cantarius, that's just pouring forth this green smoke. And there's been like a clearing made, where it's kind of just like...
No, all the people infected with the green smoke have scattered to all the different corners of the camp.
The people who got caught in the cloud are coughing for sure, but probably just from the fact that it's like it's smoke.
Yeah,
I walk
towards theoretically, if it was like the other green smoke, all the people who inhaled it are now scattered, and you have no idea where the infected people are at.
So would it be a
That's
sight
true.
check, or is my hearing just my magic in general?
No, it would be sight. If you're doing anything with sight.
I stare at it. I stare at it, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's right. I
actually the
walk
green
towards
smoke?
it. Yeah, I walk towards
Yeah,
it.
make a sight check.
Sure.
Obstacle...
Or would that be an observation check, or can I use that in place? Oh, I've never used an observation check, so there you go.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can. All right.
Obstacle 2.
Okay. I don't know what else I could fork in, if anything.
I don't think you really have anything.
I want to fork in the ability to read, and I will read what the green smoke is telling me in writing.
No. There's words in the
The
smoke.
writing on the bag that say alchemy kit.
Yes.
No.
Ooh, hey, when I don't need it.
Okay, mark that routine test.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
I got 4 6s.
Way to look at that bag.
What? You got 4 6s?
Yep.
Oh, crap! Really?
Oh, and yeah, that's the weapon.
And it's open-ended.
It's open-ended. That's the reason it's 6.
So-
yeah.
Yeah,
you
I
rolled
rolled
some
4
sixes and then you
6s.
rolled them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Anyway.
Yeah. So you succeed. And
So I obviously can tell it's not.
Yeah. So you stare at it, right? You like stare it down. And you see, like, look in your eyes.
It's Echo versus the black smoke moment.
Yeah.
I'm just
literally,
staring at it.
literally, and lost. Yeah, literally.
Well,
And then you see that it's and like the heartbeat is still like in the soundtrack, and then it slowly calms, like the heartbeat fades, and you sigh, and you like sigh, you exhale, and yeah, it's not. You can tell it's not it. And you walk up to it because you're also an alchemist, right? Or you were at least. You took
Never
that
mind.
But you once dabbled in it yourself, and so you
Yeah.
step over, and you can tell that it's just an alchemy kit, that something got poured into something it shouldn't. Siegfried, you see all this. You're probably making your way back, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you see Cantarius like standing over the alchemy kit that's pouring smoke.
I march up to him. I'm just like, how dare she? And
Yes, it's this creepy old man that's been hanging around the camp, and you're still not sure what's up with him. Yeah, Siegfried is just a weirdo.
So yeah, I do alchemy stuff to make it go away.
You don't even have to roll. Yeah, you just...
And I have gas magic too, so. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you just, with a flick of your hand, you just, it just, like, disappears, yeah.
I stare at it, and I think, if those 3 heartbeats, if this had been the real thing, think of how many people would have died in those 3 heartbeats.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And I say, I just think this is a weakness of mine, and I have to figure out how to solve it. I have to, just in case.
Siegfried, are you just like gathering up your stuff and just like whistling yourself, put it on your shoulder?
I look to you, I'm just like, if I'm going to be your camp surgeon, I demand the security of my tent. Someone stole my crap, and yeah, as you can see, they're up to no good.
Someone stole my crap.
Legitimately, you'd probably say it like that. It's wonderful. Yeah, he is your camp surgeon, Connor. Cantarius. He's the only person in the camp who knows how to do surgery on people.
What's your surgery?
What?
3, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's 3.
It's good enough.
It's
Yeah.
3.
He has forks that will help him. So
Yeah.
That's funny.
So him along with Susuo, they're the healers of the camp. So she has like herbalism stuff, and he has surgery. So yeah, he just claimed that someone stole his stuff.
Right? I don't know if I can.
I mean, do you want to ask him why the thing was like pouring forth smoke in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, yeah. I'm just, like, my character's just like,
right. You're just like, wow.
Right now, I don't want to deal.
Okay, so I think like in the moment of pause, right? Antonius comes up to you, and he says, "Sir, or Cantarius, I think they've spotted us. Riders. A couple of scouts saw them. It's only a matter of time before they send someone to deal with us more permanently, or at least have a conversation. And you guys have been heading towards this town for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you know what he's
So have they passed by any of the oases? Oases?
Yes.
Oases?
Yep.
Okay.
Whitesea.
Yeah.
A wayside.
It's oases.
Because they're probably all burned. So. Okay.
You guys are low on supplies because of it. Because the towns that are around the oases that you would normally go to, they're abandoned now. So.
Well, it's time to begin.
I mean, I could just turn sand into bread.
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I could just turn sand into bread. I don't care.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You can do that?
You know how many rolls I will have, Caleb?
Red rolls or actual rolls?
Rolls.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was the question. I didn't know which one he was.
Perfect. That was wonderful.
No,
Siegfried,
so
are you responding to any of this? Like, are you just walk away with your stuff, or what?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for his response.
Right.
You did just make a demand of him.
Yeah, it's true.
Cantarius, are you going to respond to Siegfried?
Are you gonna deal with
I mean, in character, he's still just hesitating this long.
Yeah.
But no, like he pretty much just says, "Your stuff will be taken after, just or looked after. Please, just don't ever take matters into your own hands. I am not accusing you of this being that. I just
Starting now.
I'm a dangerous man, Siegfried."
Yes.
Starting now. Yes.
He just gives you a flat stare that kind of turns into a pitiful smile, like, "I hate you." And he's just like, "Siegfried, you do a lot of good work for this place. please don't do any bad things. please don't do any bad work.
You gotta even it out.
Yeah, no.
Hey,
It's not equivalent exchange. What?
Do you guys pay me?
I mean, he probably like.
We allow you to do experiments on desert creatures.
No. This is what happens though, Connor. Remember, we talked about this on the camping trip. Your society is built very communistic, right? Everyone has their specific like job that they do, and it goes into the stockpile of supplies, and then it's distributed from there.
I was gonna say, let's look at Cantarius' resources and see if he pays you.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, it's you get to you do a job, but you get to take part in the stockpile, right? You get food like everybody else does.
But I don't need that.
But like you can get like materials, like right, like any other materials that anyone makes. Like Antonius is around, he's fixing things. So if you ever need something fixed, he'll fix it for you, that sort of thing.
So there's no money, is what you're saying.
Hey, if you come to Gold Veins Town, there's literally gold in his veins. I mean, he's got plenty of money for you.
Yeah. Dang, Connor, you're gonna have some competition.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta finish turning me into a living gold legend. So
you best start working on that persuasion because I have 7 steel. Good luck intimidating me.
and I have 6 haggling, which is probably a totally different thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Cantarius, do you go off with Antonius to like discuss like what to do about the outriders that are coming and stuff?
Yeah. I'm assuming I bring along
Nadimo.
Nadimo. I was gonna say
Nadimo just basically like comes with you everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Connor,
Yeah, so
I'm assuming there's one other person that's involved in this.
right here.
I mean,
Probably.
Theo.
Theo, yeah. Would be the
Theo
other
would be the other person, but maybe one more. Or no?
Right, yeah,
At
right,
this
right
point,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have already bribed the outriders, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That happened.
So, technically, if he saw riders see you, probably wouldn't be concerned because, as far as you know, you've bribed the riders. You probably don't know there's 2 armies.
I think it was there was an understanding that eventually someone like the town was going to see them. Like there's no way that you were going to get inside of them. So like basically he heard from whatever other guy who's like helping with the soldiers that like, yeah, I think this time that these are not the same outriders and they're like they maybe aren't going by the same bribe, and yeah, they're going to report to us. Like from the looks of it, it looks like our cover's blown for now.
Yeah, also
that was his assessment, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so interesting point, and it's just kind of up to Jared and Connor. Siegfried does have strategy. He is a military tactician of some sort. If you want to have, got him in on this, that's a thing.
And
I mean, if
how
he had
else are you
offered,
gonna know
probably.
whether or not they're using magic against you?
Would you have offered Siegfried?
Yeah. And I'm like, who else?
How about I said I would think about it?
And just so
Right.
you know, none of you are going to be able to tell whether or not they're going to be using mental magic on you. So, I can't.
Okay, I would say that because of the way that this society works. So you had asked me before, and I said because of the way this society works, you've only been here for a while. I can't necessarily put you in trust over others for the sake of your skill.
Wow, that
And,
sucks.
yeah. And also,
Doesn't sound very
before
capitalistic to me.
No, I've got some work to do.
Hey, if you come to Whitesea, I'll put you over everybody for your skill.
You're not here yet. Okay. No, no, so I think that before he leaves, he pretty much says, Siegfried, do you know anything of... Never mind.
Oh man, yeah, you got to tell me now. I was like, yeah. Oh man, you can't leave me. Oh, dang it! Oh, you can't leave me hanging like that, man.
This is where we find out that this is the Merlin that went back to the future and then somehow came back into another world.
No, so he says, remember when you offered your strategic knowledge.
Yes.
I'd like to take you up on that. Are you still willing to serve?
Sure, why not?
But I need to know, and look you straight in the eye. Can I trust you? Can I trust you that something like this will never happen again outside of the chain of command?
Yeah, and you can see from like right behind Cantarius, Siegfried, like over his shoulder, Nadimo is giving you a death glare.
What?
Nadimo does not like you.
Oh, sad face.
Wait, me or Cantarius?
Nadimo does not like you.
You know, they didn't roll.
Siegfried.
Why? What did I do to him?
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. We need to remember that.
Yeah, steal yourselves.
Steal yourselves.
Ask you and Demo roll steal.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for the first time you and Gwyn meet. I don't even know how that works. Someone or if you're
I would imagine that neither of them would roll steal tests.
yeah, probably.
Wow. And that's open-ended, so I think he might succeed on this steal
Wow,
test.
man.
Yes.
Nope.
Ah, maybe not.
Well, she's got 6 will.
Nah, he doesn't. Well, I mean, to be honest, he probably does. He's like an old dude who's worked in like law forever. That seems like
I don't know what other kind of skill he would
right.
have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It would be perception.
Isn't it
will,
based off of hesitation?
yeah, but your hesitation is
10
10 minus your will.
So if he has
So it
6
would be. I think I'll say yeah. I'll say that's what it is. So
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't hesitate. He's just staring. He's giving you a death glare.
Conrad
Does
is-
this happen every single time?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
This
Every
is
time
bullcrap.
a person with aura of fear comes into your presence, you have to roll a steal test, which is why I never let Gwyn out of my sight, because you're rolling that all the time.
So what about me? Why didn't I have to make that roll?
You did. You did.
You should have. Just make it. Just make
That's
it.
a really bullcrap roll.
That's
Just
why
make it.
Minus to this?
What?
Go ahead and add a +2 die to your as modifiers for being startled by something mundane. Like this is a
He just
person.
called you mundane.
Yeah, let's.
What's the
well,
odds?
let's see who's calling who mundane when you.
Ob is your hesitation. It should be right below your steal.
Oh. That sucks.
I didn't get to have a decreased modifier for
The what?
Bane.
You can spend a fate to reroll a trader. I mean, it's
Hey,
kind of
what's your will, Connor? Oh, is it 4? That sucks. That's too bad. Steel Fester. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it, son.
Okay, so one more success, so 6.
Yeah.
So
Still
you
got
succeed. So that then the scene happened exactly as we described it. So.
Okay.
Hey,
and I get a
No, you don't.
pointless.
Steel doesn't work like that.
Steal doesn't work like that. We'll talk about advancement for steal.
Steel's
after this.
weird.
What?
It's basically just something happens that should be scary and you get a test. I don't really like it, but it's not work. This isn't scary, really.
What? But I did this twice now. What the crap?
Yeah.
You'll probably
pointless
get
to use
tests.
steal?
You'll probably get tests for these.
I mean-
but it's not based on the die pool. Is the
Wouldn't-
problem?
Wouldn't
Right.
having
Oh.
a dramatic green gas thing that triggers a like PTSD?
That he will get an advancement steal test for advancement for the green smoke.
Thank-
For sure. Yeah.
That's for sure a thing.
Yeah. So he and I don't think Nadimo is giving you a death glare exactly. Actually, Siegfried, it's more just like a I don't trust you, right? He just doesn't like you
Yeah.
for some reason.
Push him away.
But they're both old. They should be bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
all old
They're
people.
probably
like
the,
each
yeah,
other.
they're probably the
Yeah.
only 2 old people in this entire place.
Probably.
Probably.
Right? Like, yeah.
I'm infringing on his territory. He wants to be
There
the
can
wise
only
man.
be one.
Only enough room in this massive tent city for one old man.
And it's gonna be me.
I want to see 2 old men fight.
Neither of them have fighting skills, I don't think.
Well, one of them would be throwing spells, and I don't know.
I
if the other-
mean, if you consider magic a fighting skill,
That's true, actually.
I mean, it's basically the best fighting
So
skill.
Siegfried, you just go with him then?
Oh yeah, why not?
Okay. Yeah, so we just cut scene there. You guys walk off and start making plans. And what we do is we skip forward. The night passes, and the morning dawns. And Caspian, you are awoken rather rudely by a banging at your door.
Again, I just tried to get assassinated last night.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, by what?
On very loud knocking at the door.
Okay. Is Gwen with me, I assume?
Yes. Gwen is
That's when I wake
laying
up.
beside you. What?
I have to make that roll when I wake up.
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
She hasn't really left my presence, but
Okay,
But-
so what happens if he fails? He's like, "Ah!"
That's actually make a skill test. I'm interested in seeing what will happen if you have to wake up every morning and be startled by the person who's laying next to
I
you.
mean, well, and that's the thing is she's not a startling kind of person. That's not how her thing works. It's just
That's true. It's the.
But I'm still happy to make it.
Yeah, go ahead and make it.
I don't believe I have anything for steel.
I think I will just flat out give you that 2 modifiers whenever these tests are being made.
Okay.
For being startled by something mundane, because it's just a person, right?
I assume if it's somebody you know isn't going to try and eat your face,
Right.
like if I were to meet
Meet another person when you meet Siegfried.
right.
No, because you've already met him.
Well, that's
yeah.
But when everyone else
If you-
went,
If you meet another person, with aura or fear, or someone else meets Gwen or whatever, then they will not get that bonus. But because you're familiar with her, that's why you get the modifiers. I think that makes sense.
That's my obstacles 4.
There you go. So you wake up and you smile.
So I look over at her in anticipation of having a panic attack.
And she her eyes kind of like flitter open, and she's like, "Good morning."
That's
So he kind of exhaled a little bit, like he was holding his breath.
And she kind of like reaches out and like just to like caresses your face.
Yeah.
And then the banging, do again.
Yeah. He looks over at the door and says, "I doubt it," and then stands up, and goes to open the door.
Yeah. So what is that? This is the first time we've seen Caspian in the regular thing. So what does Caspian look like?
So Caspian is. Let me pull his picture up so I can remember what he looks like. He is. Did we decide that he looks younger than he should, or is
Yes.
that okay? So he looks. I don't know, how old does that guy look? Like 30, maybe. He's got short black hair with like a black 5 o'clock shadow, sort of like a full beard with 5 o'clock shadow. And he's got darker skin because he's a native to the area they're in.
Mm-hmm.
He's got brown eyes, and he's wearing a white and gold embroidered like linen robe, basically, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs the door with his right hand because his left hand, well, he's probably right-handed anyways, but his left hand is suspended in like a claw shape, and there's thin or pale yellow lines branching out through his arm. And so yeah, we probably get a shot at his waist level where his right hand grabs the handle and his left hand is by his side, and you can see the branching veins in his hand. And then he grabs the handle, and then before he opens it, he turns back to look at Gwen to see if she has anything, like a knife or something in case something's wrong.
Yeah, she's literally she's naked, but she's like sitting on the bed now, and she's flicking a dagger through her like fingers, and smiling at you.
He just kind of smiles again, and
yeah, Gwen for reference, she's like Celtic, kind of, in like ethnicity, so she has like deep red hair.
Yeah. There's a picture of her on roll 22.
I'm gonna show it to everybody. And yeah, she's like flawlessly beautiful.
I think I got her a trait for that. She got it from being a waitress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's sitting on the bed with her knife through the fingers, smiling at Caspian. So yeah, you open the door.
She's dropped in gorgeous. There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I opened the door. Oh, she's claustrophobic. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you open the door, and Ravi is outside. Ravi is Caspian's cousin.
Oh, I thought you said Robbie. I'm like, who's Robbie?
No, Ravi.
Okay, yeah.
Ravi is Caspian's cousin, and he looks like that. Has kind of like curled black hair, deep like hazel eyes, again a beard. He looks a little disheveled. Looks like he's not a morning person, and so he's just like wiping at his eyes. And he said, "They sent me here to tell you something." What was it?
Is the town on fire? You know what time it is?
5 in the morning, I think. The sun is just rising.
Right. Is the town on fire?
Oh, the town. No. The town isn't on fire, but there is an army outside. So maybe the town will be on fire soon?
He just sighs and he says, did you at least wake up Kasim first?
Yes, no, yeah, Kasim was already up. Kasim was the one who told me to go run and grab you. I was just walking by, I was hungry, going to the larder. You can tell he's lying to you. He was seen as his prostitute.
He's just like,
yeah.
He's like, and he turns around and he says, Gwen, throw something on. We have places to be.
Yeah, Ravi, like, just notices, like, looks over your shoulder, and, like, he fails his steel test.
Yeah.
And just, like, and then
I
after
shut the
you
door
realize that, yeah, you just shut the door in his face.
Like, when I turn around to talk to her, I shut the door, and then I tell her to throw something on.
Your wife, yeah. Yeah, so we see, like, a montage of, like, Caspian, like getting his clothes on, Gwen doing the same, and like, belting on a dagger, right? And
no, I think I have armor. Let me check. Not that I can wear it very well, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a gambeson, so it's probably a really pretty-looking and less effective version of the gambeson, but...
Yeah.
Also, I have a really, really shiny, like, golden encrusted yataghan, like a curved sword, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Puts on. I paid a couple extra points for it to make it shiny, but otherwise it's just a sword.
Yeah.
So he throws that on his waist too, because apparently there's an army.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, we see like the montage of you doing that, and then you're walking down the hall, and yeah, you reach the like where you would usually like eat breakfast, like the dining hall, and Kasim is sitting there, and he's not a servant like has put breakfast in front of him, but like he's not touching it. He's just like
I grab a
rubbing
small
his beard
and start eating it.
Yeah, he says, "My lord, Sahib, we have a problem."
And he's chewing. He says, "Yeah, I heard they showed up."
I love this character.
It's not. Do you happen to remember what we named that neighboring lord? That
yeah. I think he's in my. Or no, we just said neighboring Serrano lord. It was in the it was Eero, wasn't it? I remember thinking it was like Aguirre.
Oh yeah, it is Eero. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put that. Okay, yeah. So he says, it's not Eero. He didn't send troops. It's.
Well, we knew this army was coming, right?
It's a gyro.
No. This is before. I'm unfortunately deleting your fiction.
Oh.
I want to play this out a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, I guess I do think it's Eero, because I was going off the assumption I already knew they were coming. Okay.
Right.
All right. So he says they're not Eero, right?
No, it's not. I'm curious, Caspian. Do you know about the Crow Inquisitors? They've been around for 2 years in the region, but
I'm sure I haven't. Wait, in this region?
In the desert, yeah.
Oh, then probably.
Okay, yeah. He says, it's the Crow Inquisitors, led by that Serrano man,
roving
Cantarius.
Serrano dudes, people.
Yes,
they do.
Yeah, one of those people.
He just shrugs and he says, "Well, we've burned all the oases. I assume they're here for food.
I mean, we'll
Let's
see.
feed them money.
I mean, there was a reason we did that.
Yeah, the reason was so that everybody had to come here to get food and stuff.
Yeah. He says, well, an army that isn't Eero is an army that we might be able to negotiate with. After all, they have to pay somebody for their food. How did they get past our outriders?
Yeah, he was just about to, and you can tell he was just about to say that.
He's just how far away are they? A few days?
Right. No, he says, they're in sight of the city. They camped there last night.
In sight, like
The city.
on the horizon?
On
Or
the
like
horizon.
inside the city.
Yeah, they're inside already.
They broke camp this morning and they're coming closer.
And what was his name? Do you remember the name of the guy?
Eero?
No, the other guy. The guy that
Eero.
had in the fictional thing I wrote. The side story thing I wrote. The guy who's supposed to be telling me that they're coming.
I don't
I could
remember.
look up that doc again, but
I mean, it doesn't matter. I can just come up with a new name.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So you say that guy.
Yeah.
His name is.
Where were his outriders? We should have heard of this days ago.
I wondered that myself. I think we should pay him a visit. And Gwyn shakes her head.
I suppose we'll have to do that. How many hours, miles, whatever? How far away are they? How much time do we have? Should we deal with wait, I'm waiting for it. With Jama now, or should we wait after we've met with this band?
I think we should. Wait. So what did you say?
Should we go deal with Jama first, or should we deal with this band first? Basically, I'm asking how far away they are. Like,
Right. Yeah, he says, if they continue on this pace, they should be here by dinner. But so we have time.
Well, might as well figure out if we have a rat inside the gate before we find out what the rats outside want.
My thoughts exactly, Sahib. I'm always one for crushing vermin where found.
Okay.
Kasim, by the way, for those of you, because I realized I said Kasim without ever really telling
sorry,
you who
that's
this
my
guy is.
fault.
He is, he's a Middle Eastern looking guy, like Caspian.
Racist.
He has like deep bronze skin,
Sweet.
and
So,
long
Bronze,
hair.
gold, who's silver?
Probably Gwyn.
What? Sorry.
Gwyn's probably silver with her pale skin. We're talking
Yes.
gold, silver, and bronze.
Oh, yeah.
So that's Kasim. Yeah, he's in like a military uniform. What do your military uniforms look like, by the way?
Basically, like banded leather and plate. Like it's like a coat of plates, but all the plates are mirror finished.
Right.
And like if they have metal, like they probably have like boiled leather with like a metal insert on it or something, and that's again also mirrored. Like there's lots of mirrors around the Marassi in general.
Okay.
Just polished steel.
He's wearing that, and so he stands up, right, and then kind of like limps, has a hard time like standing up, and then like a soldier comes over and like helps him walk. We can tell in the audience, we can tell that this guy like one of his legs is like lame, and so he kind of like limps out of the room. But yeah, then we cut and we see Caspian and Kasim making their way to Vishama, and so you see this we go to a barracks, the Outrider barracks, which is nearby the palace that you've established for yourself.
So in the session we did earlier, just sort of on a whim, because I accidentally said that we went to the Marassi base to find him. When we talked to him before, the barracks was burned down for the Outriders. And was undergoing repairs. That's why he was in the Marassi camp.
Okay.
and I
Sure,
didn't
sure.
like the next day, at least according
Yep. Sorry, I just forgot about that.
No, you're fine. I just ready.
Yeah, so you go there, and so it's right next to the palace. So you go to the Marassi headquarters, and we see them walking down this corridor, and then breaking basically into one of the rooms.
All the buildings have massive like mirrored banners and weird stuff on them too. There's lots of mirrors in the buildings. So I'm feeling sorry.
Yeah, and I think as you're like walking down, right, we see Ulrich, just like walking in the other direction, like walking by you. You just pass each other. Ulrich, do you like nod because you see Caspian? Caspian's the guy who pays you, right? Like he's the guy in charge of everything. You recognize him. Do you just nod as you pass? He looks like he's on a mission. It's him and Kasim. Kasim's the guy in charge of the Marassi, which are Caspian's private army. Mm-hmm. They look angry.
Yeah, I'm going to deferentially nod and not be in their way.
Also make a steel test because you're in Quinn's presence.
Oh, I love Quinn. She's great.
I shouldn't have a whole lot of. Holy cow! You opened a lot of character sheets.
Yes, I did. Sorry.
Yeah, we introduced like all of the characters in my arc in like 2 minutes.
What's the so modifiers on this?
No modifiers.
And what's the
the op should be your hesitation, and it should be right below.
Does he get the 2 modifiers for knowing that Gwen's not going to murder him? No.
Steel test is stupid.
Because that's not true.
Yeah, steel is like really difficult to pass unless you're Dylan.
Dude, nerf steel.
Oh gosh.
Whew.
Wow, that was real bad.
Man.
Yeah, so I mean, you hesitate. What do you do? What's the option that you choose, Ulrich?
Stand and drool because
otherwise, drooling at my wife.
The other options are stupid. Frankly, completely stupid and make no sense in any context other than a battle.
That's what steel is usually used for, though. So.
Yeah.
David,
you're standing and swooning.
David and I just broke. It's not lust, it's self-preservation. No?
Do you do anything, Caspian, while Ulrich just stops and like stares at your wife?
Yeah, well, I think
You're probably used to it by now, right? With the aura of fear thing?
Know what's happening. How tall are you, by the way?
Very.
Oh yeah, describe Ulrich for us. What does Ulrich look like?
Yeah, so Ulrich is tall, just large in general. He's large people. Kind of your typical Viking-looking guy, long hair, bushy beard, graying maybe more than the picture here shows. You can tell he's seen some things, done some things.
As do most people.
You know what I mean. And he carries around a maul hanging from his belt, a big hammer. Yeah, he's about, 6'10", 6'11", and like 100% muscle.
Holy crap!
Yeah, he's huge.
Jeez. All right. Also, okay, other important question.
Oh, also, you have a brand on you. What does this brand look like, Ulrich? What's the brand look like?
Take that's not my brand.
It is the... Where's our world map? Can I see the world map?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm back.
Find my zoom level here, and then I'm gonna...
trying to find Fjellreich?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then where are we currently?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And we are right here.
Okay. Is there... And what culture around is most known for slave trading? For the slave trade?
The Varudians, who are down here in the south, right over here. So you probably would have been traded in this inland sea area by slave traders from them, and then probably made your way like down over by the New Amhati area, and then ended up in Serragon that way, and then from there to the desert.
Yeah. It's Viridian script. The first letter in the word slave. Really crudely hammered.
So it's accented Garrick. So Garrick, they're a Garrick people. So it's a slightly different character than they would see in Serragon, but you can recognize anyone who knows Garrick as a trade language can recognize it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's pretty strongly branded on the side of his face.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I had that thing from last session that says my brand is giving me trouble.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Did I miss all of the love letters?
You did, yes.
Oh man. Darn.
Oh yeah, you'll the fact that lady stole stuff from Siegfried came from a love letter. So.
I just made that connection.
Mm-hmm.
Second important question: how many people have you killed while working for me? And as far as I know, you're loyal, right? Like a loyal fighter or whatever.
That is the greatest question.
Those are both very important questions.
That is a
you can
good
just
question.
make a number for people you've killed. I don't care, but the more important thing is whether or not he thinks you're particularly loyal or not.
I would think so.
I figured. And I guess how many people have killed isn't really that important, but I just really don't know.
Several.
Okay. Then yeah.
Probably. But as a writer for the towns mostly. So like bandits and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
In
So
a lot of
he
cases.
stops when you stop.
Yeah, he's an outrider, not a Marasi. So.
1 sec. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yep, that's right. Let's just go ahead and take a quick break, actually. Take a last break. Well, no, never bring it right back. Let's still do it. Let's take a last break.
Okay.
We'll be right back in just a second.